Hello, travel friends. Welcome back. In this episode, we are going to talk to you about the 3 neighborhoods that tourists should stay while visiting Paris, France. If you Google this or you look at other YouTube videos, they will name like 10 neighborhoods tourists can stay, 15 neighborhoods. Okay, there are a lot of neighborhoods in Paris, okay? And we're not gonna list like all of them. We're just gonna tell you guys the ones that you really should stay at. The first neighborhood is going to be Saint-Germain. This is a strong recommendation for your first trip to Paris. It's especially close to a lot of the tourist attractions that most first-time visitors want to see. You're like right next to the Seine, near Notre Dame, you're near the Louvre, the Museum d'Orsay, and then you can like bike along the Seine and go to visit your Eiffel Tower. So it's really a good central base for your first time in Paris. And also it's very accessible by public transportation. It's like a major subway hub. If you stay at other neighborhoods, you might have to like take several connections to get there. Whereas Saint-Germain's like you're basically right there. Like all roads basically lead.
Very central. It's also a really good spot if you are going solo as well. I think it's a more comfortable area, so can walk around safely at night. Yep. It's easier to meet people as well if you are a solo traveler.
Yep. Lots of tourists. Yeah, lots of tourists. So you'll really feel comfortable, really safe there.
All right, our second neighborhood is going to be Montmartre. It's a little further out of the central part of the city. Back in the day, this actually used to be like the outskirts of Paris. This was there's a hill, it's where all the artists would go. It wasn't necessarily a great spot to live. They used to have all the windmills there. So now it is very hipster, very cool, and very different. Yeah. Some great things. There's still the Artist Square up there. You've got Sacré-Cœur, the Les Maisons pink building that everybody loves from Emily in Paris. One of the things that I would caveat with Montmartre is, one, it is hilly. So accessibility is a big deal. If you aren't comfortable doing stairs, I would probably avoid this area staying, but maybe visit it one time. The other caveat would be it's not as central with regards to the tube or the train. It is one of those places where you will have to do a couple connections, but it's not too bad.
It's not bad. I would say Montmartre, the benefit is that you'll get, I think, a more local feel, like a more local vibe, even though Montmartre, also full of tourists these days, right?
There's a lot of boutiques, which is great. The food is great up there. It's great everywhere, but it's really nice to have those little hole-in-the-wall restaurants right around the corner.
For your first time, I still recommend, or we still recommend Saint-Germain, just because like on your first time, you're normally just really busy checking out tons of touristy, stuff. So and you're just much closer in Saint-Germain.
Yeah. All right, our final recommendation.
Okay, our final recommendation is
Les Marais.
Les Marais. This is our favorite neighborhood in Paris. Unless you're chasing all the monument and all the sightseeing. If you're just down to wander around, like aimlessly, have like nothing planned except for more wandering and maybe like eating and shopping. Les Marais it's cute. It has tons of shops. It has good food. It's just perfect.
It's going to be a little more expensive. It's a very upscale area, but that's what makes it so quaint. It's quiet. You're going to see tourists, but you're also going to see locals. The cafes, the shopping is beyond. The shopping is just so great, and it's just a very easy neighborhood to wander around and walk around as well.
The nightlife there is probably a bit lacking compared to the other 2 locations. That's our list. Those are just the 3 prime locations we feel for tourists in Paris. It's where we've stayed, and it's kind of where we would continue to stay on future visits. So hope you guys found this helpful.
Yeah. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts, and happy travels.
Bye.